What's this?
Hello, welcome to The Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my coverage, first look, early access coverage. I don't know what to call this, guys and gals. The game takes about 30 minutes or so to actually run all the way through. I've won it a few times, never on normal, has to be on an easier difficulty. And I'm probably going to play on easy and just get through it so you guys can see beginning to end. The game is super addictive. I got it a few days ago. I played it for the first time last night, and I was blown away. I played for like 3 hours while I was doing my rendering and uploading, and I was just like, this is amazing. The game is called 50 Years. It's by Aleksandr Golovkin, I guess. I'm sure I butchered that name. It released into Steam Early Access on August 23rd, 2016, and it's a very minimalist, simple game, but it is so much fun and very addictive. I'm going to play on easy, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so there's a bunch of different factions that you can choose from. They all have different perks. The Americans have 100 gold per turn. The British, each forester hut gives 10 wood and 10 faith per year. The Greeks, building a maze will grant a free minotaur. Building a pond will grant a free hydra. Mazes and ponds don't require other buildings. The Russians sell furs, so they don't build lumber mills. Forester huts give 100 gold per turn. The Japanese, a random unit in the army, gets an ability to deal double damage and to block 1 damage. The French, the wounded units retreat. The Celts get an additional 30 faith per year. Effect lasts until a deforestation begins. Forces of nature heal warriors for 15 life during battle. And finally, the Romans, building a barrack will grant a free swordsman. Building a stable will grant a free knight. Swordsman and knight can be hired for points of faith. I'm probably going to go with the Americans, because they have been my most successful, so we're going to start here with that. Now, I'm going to roll the dice at the beginning, and one of the weird or cool things, depending on how you look at it, there's literally no hand-holding, no explanation about anything you're doing. Like I said, this is a very simplistic game, as far as game mechanics and everything else, but it's really addictive and a lot of fun, and I'm super excited and been eager to actually showcase this since last night. I wanted to record, like, immediately, and I couldn't because it was too late and all that. Anyway, I'm going to run the risk of getting 2 of my peasants and constructing... I'm not going to do the forester's hut yet. I'll do that later. And I'm going to end the year. And every time you end the year, you're going to get that much gold, 400. End the year, and if nobody attacks, and nobody did, we're going to be able to hire ourselves a swordsman. Then we're going to end the year again. And what I'm going to do this time is build the lumber mill. Now, the lumber mill will allow us to start acquiring wood. It lowers how much money we actually make. Since we have 3 peasants, it lowers each one by 20. That's why we're only making 340 as opposed to the 400 that we were before, but it'll allow us to start accruing lumber. And lumber is a very important part of this. There are multiple ways to play. I still can lose on easy, guys and gals. I can lose on normal. I don't know if I can lose on very easy. Probably, but let's hope that's not a thing. Alright, we're going to go with the Forester's Hut. It gives us 50 gold per year and plus 1 food. Each one costs more money. So the first one was 300, the second was 350. I don't know if it goes to 400 and up by 50 every time or what. The Town Hall gives us an additional 10 peasants. Every peasant you get gets 100 gold minus how many lumber mills you have. The barracks will allow us to have 4 swordsmen. And the chicken farm is our food. These are the ones that we're going to focus on right away, and then the others we'll get to as the game progresses. I'm going to try to move pretty quick because I want to get the full run in before the end of the episode. So, bear that in mind. I'm going to be trying to up my peasantry a little bit here. We're up against our first fight. We don't have to actually do anything. The fight will just happen. Right now we have 1 militiaman up against our swordsman. Our swordsman will make quick and easy work of the militiaman. And there it is. We got 10 faith points and the battle is over. Faith points come in handy a little bit later on. Alright, let's see. More peasants. On the year, we have enough now, not completely, but we have enough to build our shooting ground. The shooting ground will support 3 archers, and the archers are hired by wood. So actually we do. We have enough to get our first archer, but we don't have enough for the food that we need. So we're going to go with the chicken farm, and then we're going to hire the archer. Going to end the year, and another one of these guys. It's going to be an easy fight. Obviously, we already could win with 1 guy. Now we have 2. And you see how it kind of progresses. Alright, our scouts have discovered the Chicken Devil's Lair. Alright, I haven't talked about scouting. I'm sure you guys saw the button and you're like, what is that all about? And I haven't said anything about it. We're going to go take a look at it right now. Scouting is every single turn you go down one of these blips. So every single year you go additional blip, 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 blip till you get to here. And then you have to defeat whatever this is before it starts blipping to the other spots. And then, again, every time you come to one of these question marks, there's some sort of den or lair where you have to do some sort of battle. And if you take the battle and you win the battle, you're victorious. If you lose the battle, well, you suck. No. Additionally, they've added this to deal with the Chicken Devil. We click on it, we can deal with the Chicken Devil for transformation. The Chicken Devil will give you a scroll of transformation, but he will take away your soul in exchange. All units in in the enemy's army turns into a zombie chicken, which is pretty funny. The scroll can be used once, and then you can do a deal where he kills one random enemy unit before the battle starts, but the devil will later take my soul. I'd rather keep my soul intact, so we're going to banish the devil and ignore all of his flauntings and tauntings. We're going to get a second swordsman here. We're going to hire... That's it. We're going to end the turn. We're going to slaughter the militiamen again. Not really a question of anything. It's just simple and easy, right? Alright, and we're going to hire ourselves a peasant this time around. We're going to end the turn. Another fight on another militiaman. Trust me, these fights do get more challenging, and in fact, that's how you lose. And if you're not good enough or quick enough, or you get unlucky, you can lose really early on. Zombie Chicken Graveyard was found. I don't feel like taking that on just yet. Unfortunately, I don't feel like we have the strength to do it. I want to have one more swordsman, possibly. Before we do that, we'll construct another chicken farm, and we'll be able to get the swordsman next time around. And we're up against the swordsman now, against our two guys, and it still might not be enough. So we're going to go with another archer and another swordsman. So I'm going to go and I'm going to hire two peasants, and next time around, I think we can actually get ourselves our third archer. So we're going to hire him, and we're going to hire our third archer, and now we're ready to go fight the zombie chickens. The battle is real, and hopefully our boys survive. They seem to be doing okay. And will he survive? He will. Alright, so we didn't lose anyone there. So no gold lost there. We got +2 food, which is fantastic for us. And we're going to start saving up some more wood at this point. So we're going to end the year. We're going to fight these guys off. You heal between every single battle, so you don't have to worry about that. But trust me, the battles get more and more challenging as time goes on. Alright, so here we are with our new belief systems. I'm not going to go through all of these guys and gals, but suffice it to say, this is the chicken one. This is the latest one that they added. The Pantheon of Fat Chickens at the beginning of the battle. 2 random units in the army get +20 life. That's not bad. That's actually pretty decent. And then there's a bunch of others here, and you have to go down the tree to get them. Eventually, the Chicken Devil allows chicken devils to be summoned using zombie chickens, which is kind of funny. These will give you some more gold down the line, which isn't bad either. This is my favorite tree and the one I'm going to use. It's Forester Huts, gives us additional gold and gives us a little bit of extra food. So that's what I'm going to do now. The other one gives you more units, like swordsmen and stuff like that, and I don't remember what the final one is. But don't worry, that's going to come back. We'll look at it a little bit more in depth when it does come back. Right now I'm going to build up the church, and we're going to hire yet another peasant. To end the year, another easy fight for us. It's good that we're having so many easy fights. The game is called 50 years, so you can imagine when we get to year 50, you know, the game's about over. So we're at year 14 right now. There's still plenty of time for horrible things to happen to make us cry and weep and bleed and who knows what else. I'm going to build up another one of those. We're going to end the year. One more fight, another easy one. And we're about to start getting some new units here really soon. And I hope you guys are excited for that, like I am. We're going to go with another lumber mill here. It's going to lower our money consumption once again, but don't worry, it's worth it. I can assure you. Alright, we're going to build up a stables now, and now we can start getting knights on the field of battle. I'm going to go over here, we're going to construct the Druid's Oak. We do not have enough to hire the Druid, but soon we will, and there it is. The Druid is hired. Let's go take a look at our scouting. We are still 5 days out, or years rather, from being able to actually go to the next dens, which means we have plenty of time to get some more stuff done. We're going to build up another town hall, giving us more access to peasants, and in turn more gold. So we're going to end the year, the attack. Alright, we have an actual real attack here. You saw there briefly, it said I can turn into a tiger. You can turn your druids into a tiger, which is a pretty strong frontline melee character. But the druid does a lot of damage as a backline. It gets 3 attacks on the backline. before it has to come up to the front, and it kills the druid when you turn it into a tiger. And unless you have something that lets you keep the tiger, it's not really worth it. Alright, so if we take a look over here. Oh, really? I can do any one of these? I didn't know that. I thought I had to just... Okay, so here's the defenders. We get 2 swordsmen. The cost of swordsmen is reduced. If we lose the battle, half of our peasants automatically go into militia and go and fight on the battlefield. They don't gain any gold if they're used as militia, so that's why I don't use them as militia if I can help it. So it's just kind of like oh, well, that was a wasted year because we gained no resources. But it's still a good, like, super emergency. Say there's 1 unit left that kills your last guy, that could come out and save you. The blessing here, swordsmen and knights always do maximum damage, and a paladin joins the army. Down here, the exorcism. All minotaurs, hydras, and unicorns on the battlefield lose half of their life before the battle starts. And the hydras can't split, and this is also our minotaurs, hydras, and unicorns. And we also get a free exorcist joining the army. And finally, divine intervention. Each killed unit can be resurrected after a battle with 50% chance, and an angel joins the army. I've gone down that route before. It's not bad. Alright, over here, I haven't checked out this one before. The cost of hiring units is decreased by 50 gold. That doesn't seem that much. Paladins can heal any unit. That might not be too bad. Plus 50 faith per year. 5 peasants can be hired without town halls. Okay. All attacking militiamen change their side and join our forces. The price of hiring a peasant decreases by 50 gold. And finally, the community. You can build buildings for points of faith. I'm going to stick with this tree over here, and it looks like we have to get all 3 of these anyway. So I'm going to go with, I like the wood one anyway. So I'm going to go with that, despite there being other options available to me. Alright, we have 1,000 gold. I'm going to get my first knight on the field. Then we're going to end the turn. I'm going to get 2 peasants. We're going to go take a look, not scouting, I'm sorry guys. Go take a look over here. It's going to cost us 4,700 for that, and another 600 for a second shooting ground. We're going to go for that one. And we're going to hire ourselves a couple more archers, and we're still looking okay on food. We'll end the year again. We shall take our fight. There is our knight on the front lines. He's going to face tank it all up. It's going to be sweet, sweet, nice style. We got more faith points. Our faith points are up there. We're getting close to the point where we're going to start building up a monastery, but I want to get a second knight first, and then we're going to start focusing toward that goal. Alright, we're going to fight it out. Another simple and easy fight. There's 1 knight against us and 2 swordsmen. Very, very easy. We'll get our final archer into play, and we're going to save up to 3k. Alright, first of you are down, and our scouting has revealed 1 Hydra, and 2 Minotaur, 2 Swordsmen, and 2 Archers as our options. Well, we're not ready to go face them just yet. We're going to end the year one more time. We can choose another belief. This will give us the ability to heal up a little bit, which is going to be really cool for us. And we're going to be able to get our monastery for the first time. Now, Knights are the base for Paladins and Exorcists. So you need to actually have... Where did all of our faith points go? Let's see here. Allows Paladin training. Paladins are taken from the Knights. Their training cost faith. Monasteries can support up to that. I'm a little confused. Maybe the healing thing got rid of all of our faith points. I think it did, so we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit there. And by we, I mean I did. It's my own fault. But don't worry, we'll get faith points back quickly enough. Alright, we're going to go fight through this, and we'll be able to get our first Paladin on the field, and then I think we're going to go and we're going to take on the fight. Oh, we survived. I thought we were going to lose our swordsman over there. Alright, we can go and take on the scouting mission here. Get our next knight back up in there, and we're going to go after... We'll go after the Hydra, see how this goes. Alright, so we're going to face off against the Hydra. The Hydra hits everybody in front of them. Well, it was easy. Our Paladins and the extra blessing kept us alive. There was no problem. If all of your units die in the battle, the Hydra appears on your side 1 time per game, so that's good. And we'll be able to go and face off against them probably right now as well. We'll go see how this goes. Alright, the Minotaur are quite a bit stronger than some of the other units, and we did lose 1 knight there. We're about to lose the second knight. We lost the second knight, but that's going to be it. So 2,000 gold, kind of down the drain, but we got 3,000 back, so it kind of made up for it. 1,000 gold gain. Ideally, maybe we should have waited one more time and got, you know, another paladin. Maybe it would have made enough of a difference with the healing. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we almost have enough to get our first unicorn on the field of battle, and I am looking forward to that. What we're going to do right now is end our turn. We're going to go and face off against these guys. We're going to take a little bit of a beating, but, we lost a paladin. That sucks. So that's another knight that's dead and another paladin that we have to hire, and we don't have enough for the next one. Oh, so much money wasted. Alright, we can now hire a unicorn. We get the 1,000 wood. We're going to go face off against these guys. You would think that two druids wouldn't be that big of a deal, but they hit really, really hard. Not enough food. Alright, we gotta build some more farms. We're gonna build 2. We're gonna get our druid, or not our druid, we're gonna get our unicorn on the field of battle. We're also going to get, I guess, another swordsman. Just to fill out our roster here. And then, see, we have these super easy fights following that one that actually killed one of our paladins. It's a little weird. I don't know what gauges or what causes the different fights and the strength of the different armies that we have to face off against. I really don't know. I wish I did. That would make things a little bit more transparent, a little bit easier to understand, but again, I digress. Alright, we're going to go and face off against another super ridiculously easy fight and be victorious one more time. And I believe that allows us to get our final guy there, which is good. Alright, so we're pretty much stacked on our frontliners right now. Our back line is pretty stacked as well. It's not 100%. We definitely need to get some more stuff going on, but we're getting close. The scouting, as you see, is going down both sides. We're getting closer and closer to it. What I would like to do at this point is maybe save up for another monastery? That might be the play. I'm going to go with 1 chicken farm and 1 peasant, and then we're going to start saving up for another monastery. See if we can't get more paladins on the field. Keep us healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Alright. End the year again. We're going to go check out this. Can we build another one? Yes, we can. We get our secondary druid up and running, which is going to be a fantastic. And what do we need for this? 4,500. Okay. And the year, another easy fight. I say easy, it should be easy. And indeed it was, 311 faith points. And we can go here. It doesn't say that these remove any of our faith points. I think that they do though. So we're going to go here. When your unit dies in combat, a tiger appears on your side once in a battle. In the event that your entire army is defeated, 9 tigers appear, and it occurs once per game. Alright, I also wanted to check. Once you have the unicorn, 1 tiger can stay in the army. So if we get more of those... Okay, so we're going to turn one of our druids into a tiger. That is going to be what we do next. Alright, we'll be able to get some more archers soon, and we're saving up the money. We're going to turn one into a tiger. He's going to be over there, and he's going to stay in the battle now. We'll be able to keep him after the combat. Until you get the unicorn glade thing, the sacred forest or whatever it is, you can't actually keep the tigers in your army, but we have one now, which did use up. Like I said, it's going to kill off the druid, so we have to re-summon or rehire the druid, if you will. I'm going to go here, the 4,500 for that. We're going to end the year. A den was found, the Sinister Forest, and the Shrinking Shrine. We're going to go scout that out. Sinister Forest has 4 unicorns, and we get 666 wood. Then over here it's 8 knights and 1 druid. It's a scroll of shrinking. It's going to be a little bit difficult. The prison will shrink your units, their health and damage will be halved. So we're not quite ready for that yet. We're getting close. Around year 40, a really nasty fight happens. So we need to kind of hold off on that for a little while. We need more faith before we can hire any more of those guys, and we need a little bit more before we can do that. I'm going to... I guess maybe get some more knights as a possible scenario changer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll end the turn. We're up against another fight. Good, there's a lot of units here. We should get a decent amount of faith points. And they're all weaker units, so our people should be able to easily handle this. And they did. And we can finally get the help of the Tree Guard. A unit with a lot of life will join the army. We get 1,000 life for that. And I think, again, it looks like it reset our faith points. I don't know. Thought we were pretty close, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. However, we do have a lot of tree points, so we're going to do that right there. We're going to end the year one more time. And I think I'm going to wait until year 40 before I go after those other things. But hold on, before we do that, let's go take a look at scouting. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe we can do this one. We can do the 4 unicorns, I think. Alright, we're going to try the 4 unicorns here. I have my doubts, but maybe it'll work. Alright, let's go try those on for size. We're going face off against these guys. We lost 1 knight, we lost 2 knights. We're about to lose a paladin. We're not going to lose the paladin, so we lost 2 knights and we killed the 4 unicorns, and then we lost the swordsman. Alright, we got a bunch of wood for that, and that's going to start ticking. That's totally fine. We get our final archer soon. We can afford the swordsman now, and we can afford to upgrade. Oop, not our knights. We can afford to upgrade our to get an extra paladin there. So we now have 4 of them. We'll end the year. That looks like another easy fight for us. More faith points coming our way. And beautiful, sweet, sweet, nice style. Very good. Very, very, very good. We're gonna go. We're gonna grab 2 more peasants, I suppose. And, oh, no, we still don't have enough for our final archer. We'll end the year again. Nope, not enough foods this time around. So we need some more foods. And we will get our guy, and we're looking pretty good. Alright, we're going to go and face off against this. And I feel like we're in a pretty good spot right now. I don't believe we had any losses that time. We did not, and this will be a tough year. This is going to be one of those cringe-worthy moments, unfortunately. Alright, we have enough to get another paladin, so we have 2 knights, 5 paladins out of the 6 possible, and we're gonna hope for the best. We have all of our swordsmen that we can do, we're getting another peasant, and we're gonna end the year and see how this plays. Just up against 4 unicorns again. We've already done this, and now we have more units than before. Hopefully we're strong enough to deal with it. It looks like we are, and our unicorn tanked their unicorn on the bottom, and we didn't have any losses. So that is a massive win for us. I will definitely take that. And let's see, what are we looking at here? We're looking at 3,000 wood. Well, I'd like to get more. A few more unicorns if I could, but worst case. Alright, so before we continue on, I want to show you guys, there's also the cathedral to allow us to get exorcists. Exorcists are basically they attack everything in front of them, so they like cleave. So they attack the guy to the left, the guy right in front, and the guy to the right. So they're really good on the front lines. They're just as strong as the knights or the paladins, but they don't heal. Then there's the Sky City. You can get angels. Now, I've only gotten angels once, and it's super expensive to get it. I don't think I actually got it through that. I got it through one of the faith-based trees. Allows angels to be hired. 1 angel can live in the Sky City. Each Sky City adds 5 to the maximum life that paladins can heal. That's not bad. Like, it's good, but it's a super expensive one. You really have to gear yourself toward getting that. The other option is to go down this one, where you get the cowshed, which is just kind of... But then you get the Minotaur, and the Minotaur is actually quite strong, and of course the Hydras are really strong as well. And then once they die, they actually they break apart into 2 little Hydras, and they keep attacking, and so on and so forth. I decided to go this route. We have the healers, we have the knights, and we have all of our enchanted forest folk that are carrying the day. So that is the style I like to play. It's worked for me a few times. I'm hoping it continues to work for me. We'll see. Maybe with 2 more of you. Yeah, we're going to end the year. Another fight here. We should still pretty easily have it. I'm hoping that we survive the archer's hate. We have a pretty strong front line right now. And it is time for us to go over here. I'm going to get the Legends of the Miners. It's going to give us 10% more gold and 500 gold at once. I'm going to skip it right now, though. The reason I'm going to skip it is I think it resets our faith points, and I want to get that final guy right there. Alright, not enough food. I'm totally okay with that. We're going to go get some more food there. And we're going to end the year. One more fight, and then we're going to go take on that thing that had the shrinking. And I think we're probably going to be strong enough to be able to deal with it at this point. Alright, we're going to go at this point and grab ourselves another knight. And we're going to not end the year. We're going to go over here to the Shrinking Shrine, and we're going to hope for the very best, because I think this is going to go very poorly. But we'll see. Our tiger is already dead. But we spawned another tiger when our tiger died, which is not bad. Facing off against the knights, we lost a big portion of our paladins. We lost 4 of them. That is huge. That is a massive loss. But we still ended up getting the Scroll of Shrinking, and that's a very important thing to get. I know it doesn't sound like it's worth it, but I can almost guarantee you it is. Alright, so we have enough to get our next one of you. We still have our tiger, so that's good. Alright, we'll end the year. And it was a pretty uneventful year. We'll get 2 more of those, and we can get another paladin, so we have 4. We were at 6 before, but we're up to 4 again. It's not that bad. And we're trying to get to that. I don't think we'll make it, though. Time is ticking away here. Alright, this should be a pretty easy fight, but we'll see. We have less of our healers right now, and if they focus, they can definitely get through our boys. Nope, looks like we did fine. No losses once again. I don't know what it is about this game, guys. I'm just super addicted to it. It's so good for me. I love playing it. Alright, we're gonna go and we're gonna get another druid here real soon. We have enough for another knight. And I guess that's about it. We're gonna end the year. We're gonna fight again. Should be simple and easy. Now I skipped that one thing. I thought we could do it the next time around, but apparently not. The battle is over. And the den was found. The Devil's Seal. I've never seen this one. 15 Exorcist, absolutely not going to happen. I don't want a chicken devil that bad. Sorry, I would like to see it, but I don't think it's worth trying it. If I'm being honest, it does not sound like it's worth it. Okay, and our druids. Alright, we're getting close to the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed us so far. I've had a lot of fun with it, like I said. It's very rare that I'm just like, oh, this is so amazing, I can't stop playing it. And that's why oftentimes there's certain games that I'll get and I'll be like, I'll check it out later, and either it doesn't happen or it happens in a brief moment, or I just do a completely blind first look. This was one of the rare occasions where I decided to try something, fell in love with it, and knew I had to do some coverage of it. Absolutely 100%, no question in my mind. Coverage had to happen. Coverage had to happen. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can do right now that's going to put us in a better position. I don't think so. I'm going to spend the 500 gold there. We're going to end the year. One more fight. That will get us, assuming we lose no one here, it'll get us another paladin. Oh, we just lost the paladin. That's about right. We're about to lose a knight. Maybe he survives. We just lost 1 paladin. That's it. Oh, no. We lost 2 paladins. Wow. 1 knight and a swordsman. Well, that's disappointing. Jeez. Alright, we're going to go over here. We're going to get the Legends of the Miners. And yes, it does reset every time you get that. So once you get up to that number, I think is when it actually happens. So the fact that we skipped it and spent it, okay, that makes sense. I didn't know how that all worked before, guys and gals, so now I know. I know now. I know my folly. Alright, well, we have 5 knights. I mean, we're still okay. The final battle is coming, and we are kind of ill-prepared for it, but we might be okay. We'll see. See, construction. There's really nothing else we can do with the wood that we have. So, let's see what the final battle brings to the table. That is terrifying, is it not? I don't know that we can actually kill that, but we're going to give it our best shot. Alright, I think we're going to even turn you into a tiger, too. Just to add more. Alright, hopefully our boys are strong enough to actually deal with all the things that are coming our way. We're holding strong so far. And one of our knights fell. Looks like our paladins are still trying to find a spot to fight in, and they did. One of our tigers is down. There's still a ton of guys coming, but a lot of them are going to be peasants. Things are looking quite bad, guys and gals. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting worried. I'm getting quite worried. Our unicorn is alive. Our Dendroid thing is there. It's really tanky, and it's going to be what carries us through this battle, thankfully. Whew! Scary, scary stuff. Alright, the battle is over. We lost a whole bunch of people, but we survived the final battle. Or did we? The final battle was usual. Now, English is not the native language, so I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. The final battle was maybe unusual or strange. We won't more sit in a castle. Again, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. They don't want to sit in the castle anymore. Everything will be decided next year, so the true final battle is coming up. And I think we have enough stuff to actually recover from the horrible atrocity we just suffered. Not sure, but we're going to give it our best shot here. Bringing 2 paladins back up into the mix. And we're going to give it a shot, and we're going to end the year, and we're going to see if we can survive it. You see there's a whole bunch of nasty coming at us. And this is far worse on normal than it is here. So we're going to use the scroll of shrinking. Yes, we are. And we're going to turn 2 of our guys into tigers, and we're going to go fight. And again, I don't know that we have the strength to do this, but we have the Hydra as a backup and the 9 tigers as a backup. We will win this. 100% we will win this. The scroll is shrinking. This is why I was willing to lose as many people as we lost doing this, because the final battle is just too hard to fight without it. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The battle is over. We gained a whole bunch of faith points. We lost 1 paladin in the fight. I guess we can do this. It doesn't matter. The battle is over. We have survived for the 51 years, not 50, but 51 years, as the Easy Americans, and we had a confident victory. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is 50 years. Again, I've played this probably a dozen times already. I love this game. I think it's fantastic, and 100% had to showcase it to all of you. Definitely check it out, guys and gals. It's currently in Steam Early Access. It's only going to get better from here. And yeah, go grab it. I'll have all the information I can find about the game. There's not really a website or a developer or anything. It's just the Steam link. So it's a little bit weird because I wanted to actually reach out to the guy and say, man, you've done a fantastic job with this game. It's amazing. I love it. And I'm covering it. But unfortunately, I have no way of contacting, except putting it out there in the void of Twitter or something, or on YouTube and see if he actually sees the video. But yeah, fantastic game, guys and gals. Definitely check it out. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will see you guys in another First Look video sometime in the very near future. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.